Hey guys, it's Mike with the King Arthur Legends Rise video. This is episode 45. So we've actually been having a good time over here at the game, and it's kind of surprising we're already on to episode 45. There is a little Easter egg there, and all of the descriptions has episode numbers. So if you do want to watch some of that older content, definitely helps me out, and some of it's pretty good. As far as learning the game and so forth, but kind of helps you out. I think it goes all the way back to number 1, but I'm not entirely sure when I started doing that. But today we're going to jump into the game, just see where we're at as far as the events are concerned. There's some new pack offers, again, for rubies that I think are really worth looking at. And then we might have a little bit of summon sessioning going on there just to see if we can get lucky today and get anything on the account. If we take a quick peek at what we got going on, I'm going to get myself out of the way here. You can see I got my Brennan fully maxed out here with 6 stars, 6 awakenings. So we take a peek at that. We can jump in here. We've got him on 6 star 60. He's fully advanced, awakened. All of his skills are fully upgraded, and we do not have any chivalry on him yet. We go back out into the relics. We can do the same thing. We've got 6 star 60. It's maxed out, advanced all the way, awakened all the way, and all the skills are leveled up. So in that event, we have been working through to get that to that free version of Brennan, but unfortunately that's not going to do it. So if we go up here and take a peek at what we got going on here, the power-up event, by completely maxing him out, it gets you to the second to last tier, which is tier 14. You get the 20 upgraded summons. So I know in the previous video I kind of said like, oh, you should be able to get this guy. It's funny because in the video before that I was talking about putting carrots further away and kind of making you earn things. So I do feel like this is it's not a bad way to go. The idea behind having 10 chivalries, having this guy here is not a, is a great idea. Like, it works out wonderfully, and it'll kind of encourage you to stack up resources and make sure you're prepared for the next one. I do personally really like this event, just in the sense of when you get a new character on the account, it encourages you to level them up right away and start using them. Obviously, we also have the dungeon that we're using him in, as well as some other stuff. So I think that it is kind of a neat way to kind of get engaged with the new character. And it kind of encourages you at this point, if they bring this back, to say, hey, I need to stack up some of these extra summons. So in order to completely max this event out, you would have to pull 2 additional copies of Brennan, and that would get you this free copy of him for a total of 3rd chivalry level. But that would require that you save up at least 180 of the rate up summons in order to guarantee you'd be able to max this out. Now, obviously, you could get lucky and get it in less than the 180 summons, but you'd have to pull 2 copies of Brennan to get those last 500 points that I need in order to get through this. So that is kind of something to keep in mind as far as moving forward if they do bring this event back. The other thing to consider with an event like this is, in order to max him out with all of his skills and his relic, you're going to need to stack up a lot of resources in the talismans as well as the books. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Now, you could either, realistically, you could either max these out, or you could just pull more copies of them. Pulling more copies is probably going to be the easier way to do it. One suggestion I might throw out there is, maybe instead of pulling copies, you get 270 points for adding chivalries. That way, if you have some of these stacked up, it'd be another way for you to kind of inch towards that free copy of them, even if you don't have the rate up summons. But all in all, I think it's an awesome event. I like that they're trying something new, and I think that it is pretty cool to give you the opportunity to earn an extra copy of them. I think with those memory stones, I am actually going to upgrade my Nika, moving on to chivalry level 3. We get an additional skill for the spirit blessing. 100% chance to grant Spirit Parade to each ally except yourself for 2 turns. And this is going to be where she increases that extra vigor. Now, it is only for 2 turns. When you get to level 8, that's when it's for the entire battle, as long as she's alive. But this is a good start here, and obviously getting her along the way is going to be good. So I am going to go ahead and pledge this over to, I've been meaning to do it on the last previous videos, but I always wanted to kind of show that on camera so you guys could see what I'm working on. And then as soon as I wrap up the video, I'm like, oh, I forgot to do it. So it's just been sitting there. We're 3 away from another go at it, so we could move into a vigor charge here on level 4. I am trying to get my Nika kind of better, because she's my primary healer. I use her in almost every single team. So having her better is going to make my entire account work a little better. I did also stack up enough tokens in the Coliseum here to purchase another copy of Sergius or get Florentius on my account. I think I'm going to go ahead and get Florentius on my account. Just the collector in me keeps seeing that spot where I don't have him, and I kind of want him on the account. So pretty cool looking champ, actually. I haven't seen his animations yet, so that's pretty cool. And he is only available through the Coliseum, just like Sergius. So over time, you will get Chivalry level 10 of both of those characters. I think his claim to fame is actually going to be Aldry, but I think Brennan is going to do a much better job with Aldry than he does. But I did want to get him on the account. The thing that's been bugging me is every time I look at my codex, jumping back in here, I have seen this going on with Florentius was Dark and Ceres. So I'm hopefully going to pull a Ceres at some point in the near future. She is in the pool now, has been for a few weeks. Just have not been lucky enough to pull her. But I did get Gilroy. He was another one I was missing. And I also got Vivian. I think I actually got 4 copies of Vivian since she's entered the pool. So been pretty fortunate with Vivian, not so much Ceres. But going back to my champions, I have been working through basically just maxing out all of their skills and all of their relics. Just kind of getting moving in that direction. Brennan has taken the second spot with all those upgrades, second to my Morgan, who is on Chivalry level 6. Her total power is 10,885. His is at 10,500. He's on Chivalry level 0. So I think that over time he'll definitely step up into that space. My Anya's doing great. Got her completely maxed out there. Bedivere, we're working on it. We got a couple more to get there. Nika is my next one that I'm working on, her relic, although I kind of feel like maxing out her flame relic may not be the right move because her frost relic seems to be where it's at. So I do have that selector in there, so I've been kind of playing with the idea of pulling her frost relic, but I also would like to get Morgan's storm relic, so I'm like, I'm not committed yet. But we're kind of working through. On Sergius, we've got a couple. We got his A3 dialed in, which is what we really wanted there. And then we have one more skill to get on his passive A2, which I don't really use. But again, the collector in me wants to max them all out. I have been working on my my Rosier, got her maxed out recently. She had 2 more skills to get on that A3, so that was pretty good. We did get Cormac maxed out, and we're kind of working towards K here as well. Right now, a lot of my focus is actually going on my Irit, trying to get, we got 5-star Awakened here, and starting to get her maxed out as well, because we've got all 3 of her relics. I've been fortunate enough to pull those, and I think one of them was for sale in one of the events that we had going on. So I was trying to get her dialed in because she'd be a great damage dealer in any affinity I need. So that's kind of where I'm focusing my next attention. Although Chivalry, I'm still kind of working on Nika a little bit there. I did build up my Gawain a little bit because I was trying to get the bull statues to actually max out my Brennan, and trying to get through level 9 was a little tough. So he actually started doing some work for me there. So I did work on him, got him to level 60. So that was kind of a big win as well. But if we jump in here, take a peek at our Florentius, we're going to look at his first passive here. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is a novel of when attempting to inflict abnormal status. I'm assuming he's going to inflict some abnormal status. He has a 100% chance to inflict attack speed decrease on the target. So on the target, meaning a singular, so he's going to put attack speed down on the target. If the hero has Defiant Shout, which I'm assuming is a debuff he lands, evasion rate, there's so many random things. Like, why doesn't he just have evasion rate down? Why do they have to call it Defiant Shout? Kind of interesting. While the target has Wrathful Defend, silence. So as we take a peek at Florentius here, like if you look through his kit, it's actually pretty complicated. This is kind of where we talked about the other day where it was like, yeah, there's just a lot going on here. So like you take into account this, if the hero has Defiant Shout. Now this is a debuff that he puts on. But if it's inflicted with evasion rate decrease for the rest of the battle and they cannot heal. So I don't know why they don't just put evasion rate decrease and block heal. Like, I feel like instead of having this separate name of a thing for him specifically. So, I don't know. They just kind of make it more complicated than it needs to be. Like, I look at his kit right now, I'm overwhelmed. I'm like, I don't even want to try to put together what it is he's doing. You got amplification here. It's going to help him increase vigor, positive immunity going on there. But he does have an interesting kit. Offers silence here, which can bring down their crit rate. And basically, I think it's like a taunt. They can only use their first active skill. Also doing that Defiant Shout, as well as the Wrathful Defender going on the A2 there, and more silence on the A3. I haven't seen a lot of people actually using Florentius anywhere, but he is a legendary in the game, and I want him on my account, so welcome to the team, Florentius. From there, if we jump back out into the pop-up offers, we talked the other day about the 1,500 rubies for 40 legendary 6-star pieces of gear, and you can choose what type of gear it is. Here you have attack gear, here you got crit rate, speed, vigor, counter, and effect accuracy. Well, these guys expire in 3 days. They recently just added these guys here, which again, if you can save up for them, I would highly recommend it. You've got the damage set here going for 10 days, so I'm not sure if they're going to cycle these through. Defense, I probably wouldn't go defense. Maybe damage for some end-game builds. Life, probably not. But they did bring in also the safeguard and some of the things from Patarja's Sanctuary, Ascension package, as well as safeguard and prevention. So those could be great ways to, I remember the safeguard being pretty intriguing, but just ways to really boost your account with 1,500 rubies. So if I can get another 1,500, so far I've bought 2 of the vigor, 1 of the effect accuracy, and if I can get 1,500, I'll probably look at the 3 of these that you get in Padarja's Sanctuary, because I remember one of them being pretty good. It might have been the safeguard, but I'll double check. But yeah, I mean, if I can get another 1,500 rubies, I got 10 days to do it. This is going to be a great way for me to really boost my account as far as the gear that my champions are using. I do need to go back and actually store up some gold and build champions to use this 6-star gear set, because I do have a lot of it just sitting here in my inventory waiting to go. I've got 53 pieces of vigor and 16 pieces of effect accuracy left. And some of those I made, but I haven't actually put on my champions because I was trying to get specific main stats. So pretty good way to spend some rubies, to be honest with you. So from here, let's go ahead and jump in here, see if we get anything fun on these guys. There are only 4 rare relics I'm looking to get right now. We didn't get any rares, so those are all going to be duplicates for me. If we jump over here into Lake Avalon, we got a 10 pull on the normal summons, just see if we get a little bit lucky with a rare character. And then we have a 10 pull on these special summons. I did get the 20 pack for the rate up summons, but that doesn't guarantee me a copy of Brennan, so I am going to sit tight on that. We have gotten Chivalry 10 on all of our commons and uncommon characters, so that's pretty exciting. We do not have a 10 pull for any of these guys, so we're going to sit tight on those. And then we'll jump in here with 110 pull because I'm trying to save the rubies up for that extra gear. But we are, where are we at with the pity here? 48. We're not even close, which is kind of nice. I haven't actually gone to pity here in quite a while. I think I keep getting them pretty early. So I've been pretty fortunate on the account there. Not today, but we're going to get the rare. Hopefully more than one. Oh, we got 1 rare. 1 rare. Let's see who it is. Let's see. Cormac. We already got him on level 10, so that's perfect. Get some tokens in there. If we jump out in the token shop, we do have this Bedivere sitting here. I'm kind of at that space where I might start thinking about picking those up to start upping my chivalry. But if a Ceres rolled through here or a Nika rolled through here, I kind of feel like I want to hold on to these just in case. So I think I'm going to do the same thing I'm doing with my relics, where as long as I have enough to purchase a legendary set after the first purchase, that way if something really good comes through, I'm ready to go. I think I'll probably do that with these guys too. So I think I'm going to get to 14 or 10,400 Once I'm there, or 10,500. Once I'm there, then I can go ahead and pick up these that I don't have to add to chivalries. But until that, I think I'm gonna sit tight and wait till we get there. Go into the exchange here. We're gonna go select all, get these guys onto. We're gonna get another 146 of these guys, so it's pretty good. We are stacking up quite a few of our 10-star or our chivalry 10 level rares as well. So we're gonna start earning these tokens a little faster than we have. So in here we got these guys should all actually be exchanged. I don't think any of these guys are going to be new for me. Perfect. We're going to get another 200 of those tokens. So moving towards that legendary set. Currently, as far as relics go, they have Clarison with her flame relic here. That's the one she comes with. So be super cautious when you're purchasing these, not to purchase one that the champion actually comes with, because I tell you, it's pretty shady that those are actually in there. So jumping over into Forbidden Dungeon in the hard mode, I've been stuck on level 7 for quite some time. My speed team's not working. Brennan is actually helping with the heal disruption, getting it on there, as well as doing taunts where they can only hit him with his A1. But I haven't really been able to put a team together that I think has a lot of potential. I usually can get through 1, maybe 2 of these guys before everybody starts falling apart, and then it goes down in a blaze of glory. But my heals aren't coming in quite as big as they need to, so maybe upping Nika, getting more recovery on her could be a big win. Maybe using some of that 6-star gear to do a rebuild for Nika could be the difference as far as getting further into Forbidden Dungeon. So yeah, just taking a quick peek, we got her in a 4-star recovery ring right here, but I do have this 6-star recovery that I just haven't leveled up yet because I'm always broke, I have no gold. But that would be a huge win right there. I think it'd probably get up to like 35 or maybe 40%, and I'd get a lot more recovery percentage, which would help out quite a bit. Also have the ability to step up her HP a little bit here, or even her attack speed, which could be a big win as well. But yeah, looking at her gear here, I mean, I have some opportunities. You got 4-star piece here, 4-star pieces across the board, or 4 of these. So, and then as far as a subset, I have 5 pieces of vigor on her, and I could finish out this life to give her a little extra HP, which would help her heals as well. Then we can get her into a matching set here that would probably be a benefit also. So we definitely have some work to do on her build. I might have to focus on that and get that dialed in. But I think that's about what I got for you today. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, taking a look at the account. The event is almost wrapping up. We got a few more days on it. And then we're going to see what happens with the next banner, whether or not we're getting a new champion right away or we're going to take another break or not. But it's going to be, what do we got, 3 days left, so it's pretty exciting. Hope you guys enjoy your weekend. Thanks for hanging out with me all the way to the end, and I look forward to seeing you next time.